Hello everyone and welcome back to our Unexplored 2 playthrough. Let's go ahead and see where we left off. Oh, look at that awesome glowing sword. I want to remind everyone that I do have a Patreon, so if you want to support me in the channel and see more playthroughs and stuff like this, you can check that out at patreon.com/Tonehack. Looks like it was winter there. Alright, we just arrived at a location that has a spirit realm, which we haven't seen before, and it offers a daring major deed, which we're capped out on minor daring deeds, but we can still learn a skill here, which I'm kind of excited about. It looks like I'm wounded right now, which is not good at all. It'll heal in 2 days. Do these cure wounds? They do. I think once our health gets a little lower, we'll pop an elixir of life. We'll raise our max HP and cure a wound. Because I am out of bandages, and I don't have any of the herb that fixes that. So this is like some kind of like a rock that blows up. The unstable spring stain. What is that? Spring stain talisman. Oh my gosh. Did we just use 2 healing potions? I think we just wasted 2. How is that possible? Oh, that sucked. If that really used 2 healing potions, that's crazy. Oh, did I get a 5th hope level? When did that happen? Is that a bug? Oh no, this is new. This tells you how many hope points you have left. So I have 5 left out of 12 in this bar. That's what that's telling us. Okay. There is like a rare way. I've gotten a 5th hope level in the past. I think I just lost 2 healing potions. That is brutal, especially after just saying that I wanted to use a life potion. Because if I did, we probably would have used 1 life potion instead of 2 healing potions. But now we're still wounded. We're still at low health. We essentially lost out on like 30 health from those 2 healing potions between being not wounded and not getting the plus max health from life. Yikes, that was brutal. Okay. I might have only lost 1, but I think it was 2. Might be 1 though, because I'm not sure how we lost a second one there so quickly. Alright, so there was a talisman there, which I suspect is some kind of key. Alright, I guess we'll be a little careful here. One of my other weapons let me attack those with my sword. I guess the other thing we can do is this. Wait. I almost didn't let go. That's probably the way we're supposed to be doing it. That looks like a dead end. Doesn't look like that's something we can climb. What is that? Is that just a huge rock? Magic pedestal. You sense this pedestal is attuned to magic. Looks like you should place a particular object here. So that must be where the talisman goes. Also get exploding stone here. Probably like opens this up and lets us through here. Oh, there's another pedestal here. They must open these walls somehow. I think these are those healing herbs, actually. Well, we may as well go grab that talisman thingy. Oh my... Oh, they don't set those off. Oh, shoot. I almost sent through that grenade. I was waiting for that, that crab to go over there and set all these things off. Flame Blessing. This area, flame magic is boosted. Is this on a timer as well? A little concerned. It's ticking. Okay, so that broke all these rocks in the area. Plus 1 spark. It's weird, but I'll take it. Yeah, remove wounded. I'm gonna use one of these immediately. Okay, leads to another area. There was something else off to the side here we should check out. It was nothing actually. I guess that's not fire damage. Wow, those are doing 5 damage to us? Even with reduced damage by 1, and then a chance of reduced damage by 6, so they must do 6 base. I sneak through these. I'm actually getting a little concerned about this character because our once great health potion stockpile is dwindling quickly. Hopefully we can find some more. Between that node with the like the mysterious tower, we lost like 2 of them. We lost 2 here. We're down to 4 of those and 3 life potions, which is still a lot. But we don't want to be in a position where we're losing more than we're gaining. These guys might kill themselves. I don't think I can... Oh shoot, they just walked through that wall. That big spider made like a million tiny ones. Yeah, I think I have to bait out their attacks like that. If I move into them, they'll attack me first. Like that. Actually, did I parry them? I don't think I lost health from that last one. Vegetation looks new. Enter the spirit world? Alright, let's use another one of these. Oh, do those only heal like 5? Or they heal 10? Oh, 5 health, yeah. Well, so I'll use the last one because I wanted to be at pretty much max health. As we enter the spirit realm. Oh, I missed what that said. This is some kind of like special spirit realm. You see there's like flame sigil colored things on the side. And they said something about if we can take one safely, there'll be flame sigils here. Oops. If we take more than one, it'll have effects on the world. I feel like we should take multiple just to see what that actually does. Even if there's no reason for us to be like taking potentially large risks here. I feel like generally in this game you want to not screw with the world. That is dangerous, wow. That's a flame sigil. Proto-fluid. So we haven't seen that many spirit world items. So here's proto-fluid. A viscid fluid suspended in a thin solid membrane. A spirit cure. When used in the spirit world, restore health. Liquid potential. When brought back to the normal world, it transforms into a potion. So if you can bring stuff back from the spirit world, it turns into like, oh shoot, this guy saw me. I guess we stuck out. It'll remain or it'll convert into something you can use in the real world. So being able to save that stuff to bring back out is valuable. And in fact, that could be a way that we get a more health potions. This is grass. I'm gonna take a bug report. I don't know if grass is supposed to be here. Alright, how do we get over there? There's another flame sigil. Our sword could take 2 more flame sigils. Alright, so how these doors work is you need them to get shot. Which this thing probably does. Okay, but this thing probably only opens when we put a spirit key here. This area looks dangerous as all hell. Oh, shoot. Oh! Okay. That just took us back here. I don't know how we did not take damage there, but I'll take it. So this just teleports between those two areas. Okay, yeah, so that key activates this. There's an awkward spot for me to safely get to shoot this door. Here we go. Fluid. Fortunately, my armor is -2 damage from projectiles, which I think helped a lot here. Okay. I think we fully cleared this place. We just got 3 flame sigils. And 3 random potions. Hopefully get some health. I hope that completed the deed. Hey, we got 1 healing brew. A warrior's drought and a blind fury. Nice. It completed our spirit realm. Did that give us some map stuff? What else showed up there? Those things go by too fast sometimes. We did a deed. Did we get like a quest updated? No. Okay. Alright, well, 3 flame sigils is a pretty amazing haul. We want to go over here. This area was really dangerous. I feel like we should just head back. Especially because we only have 5 hope left in this hope tier. Which, what is this hope ability? Wisdom. It's giving us +1 redraw on lore fortune test. So if we lose 5 more hope, that goes away. I think we could easily lose 5 hope just traveling through this desert. I'm tempted though, because if we want to go and experiment with this flow sigil stuff, we can come back later. We don't even have a flow sigil yet. Or do we? I don't know. I guess we'll see what the hazards look like when we come back. I'd like to go and learn a skill real quick. You don't have a fire or bedroll, so we'll get in the cold status, so I guess I'll wait. Really excited to see what the skill is, though. I'm curious if these walls come back if I take this again. Doesn't look like it. Alright, we're just gonna do this like slow and careful this time. Alright, not bad. The Infernal Flame? That sounds important. Okay, there's no straight minus hope here. We're going for it. We got our rat skin boots, the kind of wilderness. I want to check out that Infernal Flame. So we might be on a little detour here. Got some hazards here. There's apparently an upcoming patch that's going to rework the hazard system a little bit. I think they're going to be more about environmental stuff and not like dungeons and enemies, it said. And also that if you backtrack on a place that you'd been through recently... Oh, poor crabs. If you backtrack on an area that you've been through previously, or recently at least, there'll be less of a chance. That gate isn't working. Or should I bug report that? Something's weird with that. Rust splat. Keep missing these guys. The more pink Varo, I'm gonna grab some of that. Oh, these things just blow up. They're like exploding rats. Blind Fury gives you strong and ferocious, but you become blinded for 10 seconds, during which you deal double damage. Our sword would do so much damage with that. Spoils in 1 day, we should try and eat it. Rustsplat gains strong and poisoned. Actually, I have ways to counteract poisoned, so it's not too bad. Or I can't start a fire, so I can't do anything with that meat, actually. 3 flame sigils, and I can't even make a fire. Alright, we only lost 1 health there. Spoiled our meat. This looks dangerously close to the first valley. It says it's in the desert though. I know there was a bug, it should be fixed now, where you could actually accidentally enter the first valley from outside, and then you're kind of screwed because you can't leave once you go in. Oh, look at this. Minus hope, minus hope, minus hope. That's what we want to avoid. Oh my god, look at the trek back. Oh, this is why I didn't want to go this far in. We're already here. It's too late to go back. We were baited in by such like a comfy walkover. We're getting lots of this pink Varo. Alright, so this only spoils in 10 days, the one we had left, and then we had a bunch that spoil in 12. I wanted to make sure we weren't going to lose it just from traveling. I would definitely use it to heal. Bloodcloakers and Aspire. Bloodcloakers roam lands of Yezergrind. I think that's the place in the top left. Their nest must be somewhere nearby. It might be worthwhile to find it. If the stories are true, Bloodcloakers are quite the hoarders. Yeah, I think those are those big flying things up there. What did he also gave us a location of something here? here. There's a spire here, which is with the Bloodcloaker's nest. They hoard treasure in their nest. Interesting. I don't know how to fight those things, so they're giant and flying. I'm kind of terrified of them. I think we would need like a ranged weapon to be comfortable with that. We got a bow. Speaking of ranged weapons, I'm not going to carry a normal bow though. An old journal. It's only one encumbrance and it might be decent for trading. Maybe we take that over this repair kit. Oh, one encumbrance is like 2 slots. So that encumbers us. I don't really want to be encumbered. What does that journal say though? This journal is the record the record of a long dead adventurer seeking the lost treasures of the Lake Temple that should be somewhere in the desert. That Lake Temple's where we were last time, I think. It was called a Lake Bed Temple. And we couldn't get the water walking without a flow sigil. They never found it and ran out of water. They came to the Scrying Stone in hopes of locating a source of water, but to their dismay, the Scrying Stone did not have power. Okay, and that's all the information. It's not something with further reading. It looked like it was working with the overview shot when we entered the map. But these take sky sigils, which we do have. This blackness is a little weird. Okay, that goes up. Before we go up, let's check over here. Like this is just a dead end. It's kind of weird. Looks like that's supposed to be filled in. It's almost shaped like a plane instead of a cave. That is the most obvious secret door I've ever seen. I love it. Like, I wonder if there could be a secret door there. Tribute for Roth, but we have no suitable tribute. Empty chest. Blind Fury Potion. Inscription clearly indicates that the devices in this chamber power a scrying device in this area. Okay, so usually something tells you what these things do when you see one. Huh. I guess there isn't it was not powered. Let's power that baby up. I think you might be able to use them while they're unpowered, but you get like more value from them when they are. Scrying device. This ancient scrying device can be used to detect the sources of magic many miles in any direction. You notice it's not working optimally. You could try and boost its range. We get 2 bonuses here. Let's go ahead and boost it. There's a great success here, and then there's some normal successes and a special event. We take this. There's 3 negative tokens, 3 positive ones. There's gonna be the super positive. chances of us finding this on my next draw, and I don't really want to find use any spark here, are pretty low. I think we're just gonna take the regular outcome here. The gentle hum, the device comes back to life. You can scry now. We don't have our bonuses for this now. Oh. It's not even a test. You send sky magic somewhere west of here, flame magic somewhere northeast of here, and flow magic somewhere northeast of here. Is this sky magic? How far west are we talking? You send sky magic at this place? Is it here? I guess it is. Wow, that thing does have a long range. Surprised there's nothing else in that range, considering how large it is. Flow magic here. So we could take that and come back to the Lakebed Temple. So what I'd like to do is go hit here, 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 and then here. We could pretty much clear out all of this stuff. Assuming there's a flow sigil here. It looks like we're done with this area for now. I'll be taking my sky sigil back. I get cold camping in here. Yes. Oh, we're really regretting not having that bedroll. Or some firewood. Because we're going to want to rest here if we're going to lose a ton of hope trying to leave, to try and like re-roll those hazards. Seems like our fate is with the RNG for now. Let's see what they say. Yikes. This connects, we could take this and maybe it'll be better. I don't remember if cold goes away while traveling, like if it's worth resting once. Oh, we can light a fire here, because there's some vegetation. Hold up. Let's learn a skill real quick. Daring deed has been performed. Learn a new skill or gain a benefit. Pickpocket. Plus 2 redraws on fortune tests to pick a pocket. We haven't done any pickpocketing. Advanced parry. Parry twice in quick succession against weapons of lighter or similar weight. Silent steps. Ability to move more silently and stay unseen. While traveling, ignore visible hardship once per journey. I'm all about the parry here. Even though most enemies we're fighting we can't seem to parry against. I wonder if that means we don't get a cooldown on the first parry at all, so I can attack right away too. Because that parry cooldown was kind of wrecking us before. Take that for sure. Our weapon is damaged. These aren't changing. Just waiting till night do it. Oh, here we go. I was a little concerned when this one was 2 dries now, but we only have 1 hazard here. Let's go. I think it only rerolls when you wait or rest, it seems, not when you're like doing other activities. The heck was that? We're gonna run into these guys. There's a lot of stuff to harvest here. I think it all spoils, but it might have some pretty good trade value if we make it back into town before it spoils. Okay, so there's nothing left here, but this has the Infernal Flame. And this has flow magic, so hopefully a flow sigil. Let's go up here, and hopefully this isn't minus hope. There's wilderness, cool. Dry, wilderness, and blizzard. What kind of freaking desert is this? Oh, that doesn't even make sense. That's like the most treacherous journey I can imagine. All in the course of 1 day. Like, two doses of like hopeless dryness, some wilderness, and then a freaking blizzard. I guess places can be dry and cold. Alright, into the Bone Temple. Opportunity to interact with large magic forces. The Infernal Flame is here. Whatever that is. Whoa. I think we found the Infernal Flame. That's right. I think this is one of the meringue machines that I've never seen before. They added 5 of them in an update around like last September. And there was actually a contest to find them, and I found all of them except for this one. That is freaking cool. Now I know some of like the mercy stuff can restore your hope, so it would be cool if we could get more hope out of this before we lose a level. And this flame stuff is all tied to mercy, I think. And I think that's also gonna be one of the machines that have something to do with the elemental veil or whatever, or the first valley. Actually, hang on, do we have information about this? You know about the Earthshaker, but not any of the other ones. I think it's kind of the same deal. It'll halt its contribution to the elemental veil, but it'll undo the spell, which this one makes it impossible to rest in peace for long. Is this one making it dry? I'm not sure what this one might do. I guess we're triggering the spell. Hello, Screaming Skulls. Yep. Guessing one of these opens this chest, which is what that thing is. Okay. Guess we're setting this one off too. We'll briefly open a magic chest and screaming skulls. I said briefly, so let me try to open this real quick. Alright, there's a key in there. This has to be more skulls, right? But I feel like we need to check anyways. Yep, screaming skulls. We didn't trigger that one though. Alright, so we have a key. This looks like a secret door. Just something about like the arches and stuff on them that give those away. Still pretty well hidden. Is there anything here? We have a torch. Otherwise this just comes back here. A timer, so that's basically a dead end. There were what, some stairs over here? Let me look over here again. This is access to the rubble. I think turning these torches on creates a chest there. Looks like we can come back down here from upstairs. And this is a dead end, okay. Can I break these with my sword now? Not quite. This only does 16 damage, or +3 with Keen. I think we need to do 19. Or we need to do 20, not 19. Okay, that's probably the small key. Looks like a secret door. That one's a bit obvious as well. Another small key. That's in case we came the other way, I guess. I wonder what those lanterns signify. Are those always around like meringue machinery or something? These machines are so freaking cool. Just love the scale of those. Is this a stair? No. Alright, I want to go back down first. The rat skin? That might be worth more. Dude. It said I had 17 repair kit charges and it used the one with the most charges. That is kind of dumb. So now I have a 7 and a 9 charge repair kit. I could have had a 10 if I got to pick which one. You'd never do this as a player. Rusty lock. Alright, so we have to use our lockpicks here. Rusty means there's no key for it. Okay, I'll take the failure and we'll try again. It just breaks a lockpick, which we have about 15 of, I think. I think they do get easier every time you use one. Two spirit pearls. Should have repaired my boots there. Before dropping that repair kit. Oh shoot. Oh, I know what that does. These things spawn at like a higher Z level than us, which is a little weird. It seemed like they charged it downwards, and that's when I could actually hit them. Spirit pearls. I was hoping for more loot from that chest. So what is our first valley again? Sand, wind, and dust. It's some kind of desert. Plagued by frequent tremors, making it impossible to stay in one place for too long. Cold, sandstorm, wilderness, dry. Maybe the Earthshaker is the only one that is actually causing a negative effect in there for us. That's the only one that was listed there. An incantation. The script is a magic incantation. You can read it to invoke the spell it represents, or we could try and identify the spell first. Dude, every time. The incantation will heal you. So I'm at 5 hope and 27 to 36 health. Wow. That gave us 12 health, max health, and it restored our hope. Up to 5, or 4, okay. So yeah, that filled up our hope. Heck yeah. I think that may have restored us up to 4 no matter how many we had left. So there could be like a reason to save that. I'm not 100% sure about that, but it might be the case. It also showed us this. The Infernal Flame. The world machine of the desert negates all health recovery from the first valley. Oh, snap. Manipulating the flame will allow me to undo the spell, weakening the first valley's defenses. There's a way to channel the energies of the flame to bolster my health. Does channeling this undo it? Wow, no health recovery? I didn't see this one. Seems to be a crude symbolic map of the First Valley. Sounds important. I will use Spark here if we have to. Location of a healing idol inside the First Valley. A healing idol is located on a hill in the First Valley. It functions if the flame elemental is awake. Interesting. We would have to wake the flame elemental, which is another quest that we have 0 leads on. Although that might have something to do with all these mercy things. The mercy tomb? Maybe. I'm not sure. I wonder if that lets you heal despite not being able to heal in the First Valley. All health recovery negated. This tube powers the Infernal Flame. It seems to be in overcharging right now. There's no way you can take these sigils now. Huh. That's where I can walk right through it. I wonder if I would have said something different before I used this. Like if the 3 options are leave these in here, then you can't heal in the First Valley, but it maintains its defenses. Remove it, you gain 3 sigils. You break the spell, so you can heal in the First Valley, but it reduces its defenses. Or use this, plus 12 max health, full heal, full hope heal. You can't remove the sigils, and hopefully I can heal in the First Valley. I don't know about that last part. I guess we'll find out. Interesting. This is so cool. I love these encounters in this game. These like huge mysterious forces. Another map of the First Valley. Oh, come on. I think I'll use some spark here. A healing idol. And a gorge. Alright, there's 2 healing idols. That's a really good start. On the last inscription, of course, we get the one that gives us clarity to get more redraws on the inscription test. Another healing idol. Interesting. So, I suspect that if we could wake the flame elemental, then we could use these healing idols to heal despite the spell the Infernal Flame is causing to not be able to heal in the First Valley. And these could be like heal points. I wonder if the same holds true of like the Earthshaker, where if there are some if there will be like the same deal, like some inscriptions around the Earthshaker if we went there, that gave us like some safe locations where you could rest free of tremors. But only if you woke in the form elemental or whatever. That's a pretty cool system. And I guess there's only going to be one way to find out. I don't mind missing out on those 3 flame sigils because we just got 3 flame sigils. I do wonder what the effect of us taking those 3 from the spirit realm was. Like, what if that makes it so we can't wake the flame elemental or something because we weaken like their spirit? All right, I'm really eager to see what our next travel plans look like. Wilderness and hazard. Well, I will take that. What are these things? Huh. I'm gonna go this way because I am familiar with these. Those probably do something if you walk into them. I had to guess. Lots of pink Varo out here. Is that in like the description of this area? Shifting blood-red sands in the desert inspired legends of ancient bloodshed, but no one now remembers whether there's any truth to it. The harsh desert climate breeds very sturdy plants and wildlife and hardy people, all of whom will be experts at finding and conserving water, which is by far the most precious resource in the area. Extremely arid, make sure you pack drinking water if you plan to travel here. No searchable remains. What was that? Oh, that's these crabs dying. More herbs. There's an herbalist in town too. What if the herbs have anything to do with like the proximity to them? Exploding stoneflower. Oh, those wind you. Oh! And then they also explode. Okay. Interesting. I don't know what the full interaction there was, but it's like they wind you and then they blow up on you. Which means you cannot run. Interesting. We were protected from the fire by our warded fire armor, fortunately. Which is actually coming more handy than I expected it to. Here's one of those magic wells. Was that Lely? Interesting. Very interesting. Well, we will save this for next session. I'm quite excited about this though. They said to use the Scrying stone to find the magic wells, and I guess we found one. We're going to have to reread the quest for this to see how this area works, but that is very cool. I was going to say that we're not going to be able to top the Undying Flame or whatever. That thing was cool as heck, but this looks like it could be another very interesting area. But we will save this for the next session, so thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you then.